Present simple and present continuous are two tenses that English learners often confuse. Present continuous looks like this. Charlie is studying. And you'll remember that present simple looks like this. Charlie studies. There are important differences between present continuous and present simple. In this video, we're going to look at the differences between the uses of these two tenses. One reason these two tenses are often confused is that the name present simple makes it sound as though it would be used for all actions happening right at that very moment, in the present. But that's generally not the case. Present continuous tense is used for actions happening right now. Let's compare our two sentences from before. Charlie is studying, Charlie studies. This sentence, which is written in present simple, is a general statement. Charlie is not necessarily studying right now as we speak, but in general she studies. We might add a time phrase to our sentence, something like, Charlie studies twice a week, or Charlie studies every day. This sentence is saying that the studying is part of her routine. It's something that is more or less permanent. Charlie is going to continue to study until she finishes her course. This sentence, in present continuous, refers to an action that is happening right now, or it could be referring to something temporary. To add some context to this sentence, we might say, turn down the music, Charlie is studying. We could add a time phrase to our sentence, something like right now, at the moment, or currently. For example, turn down the music, Charlie is studying at the moment. Present simple is used for things that are true in general and permanent. Present continuous is used for things that are true now, temporary. Let's compare another two sentences. This sentence is written in present continuous. Harry is biting his nails. And this one is written in present simple. Harry bites his nails. This sentence shows a habit Harry has. It's an action he repeats, but he is not necessarily doing it right now. We could clarify how often he repeats this habit using an adverb. Perhaps Harry sometimes bites his nails, or maybe he often bites his nails. This sentence, Harry is biting his nails, refers to a more temporary action, something he is doing right now. Perhaps he is about to take an important test. This sentence means that Harry is currently biting his nails. Here is another pair of sentences for us to compare. The bus is arriving at 5:30. The bus arrives at 5:30. Present simple shows us that this is according to a schedule. The bus regularly arrives at 5:30. We could say, the bus arrives at 5:30 every Monday, or every day. This sentence, written in present continuous, tells us something slightly different. The sentence doesn't refer to a schedule that the bus follows, or that this is an ongoing event, but that this time the bus will arrive at 5:30. Perhaps normally it arrives at 5 o'clock, but today it's been delayed. Or perhaps this is a bus organised for a one-off event. Present simple and present continuous are used in different situations. Present simple is used for routines and for scheduled events. For example, I walk to work, and the game starts at 8 o'clock. It's also used for facts and for situations considered more or less permanent. For example, Earth orbits the Sun, and they live by the beach. Present continuous is used for actions that are happening right now and for temporary situations. For example, the sun is setting. It looks amazing. And I'm living with my parents at the moment. It can also be used for definite future plans, such as, we're meeting the new boss tomorrow. Present continuous is not used with stative verbs. It's used with dynamic verbs. What is the difference between stative verbs and dynamic verbs? Stative verbs describe a state or a condition. Dynamic verbs describe actions. For example, the verb need is not dynamic. So we wouldn't say, Joe is needing a new coat for school. We would say, Joe needs a new coat for school. Note that there are various exceptions to this rule. Present continuous is also often used for temporary habits and annoying habits, like, you are always chewing with your mouth open. Here is a short dialogue between a shop assistant and a shopper. We'll need to use both present continuous and present simple to complete the text. The verbs and subjects and other words we'll need are in the brackets. If you'd like to try this yourself, pause here. Otherwise, let's work through it together. First up, we need present continuous. Hello, are you looking for something specific today? We need present continuous because the shop assistant is asking about the person's current activity. Hi, yes, I am searching for a birthday gift for my sister. Again, we need present continuous because it's referring to an action happening right now. It's a temporary action. Let's keep going. She loves books, so I'm thinking of getting her a novel. Present simple is used to express general truths, habits, or states that are ongoing. In this part of the sentence, the shopper is expressing a general truth about the person's love for books. Here, the shopper is talking about their current plan, so present continuous tense is used. Okay, the next part. That's a great idea. We have a variety of novels in different genres. In this sentence, the speaker is conveying a general fact about the bookstore. So, because it's a permanent situation, we use present simple. Let's keep going. Right now, some popular ones are being displayed near the entrance. The time expression right now tells us that we need to use present continuous. It sounds like the display is temporary. Perfect. I usually buy mystery novels for her, but this time I'm considering something different. In the first part, we need present simple because it's referring to a regular action, usually buy. In the second part of the sentence, present continuous tense is needed because the speaker is talking about a current action. How did you go with this lesson? It's not always easy to identify the differences between these two tenses, so it might be a good idea to go back over this video before moving on to the activities. That's it for this lesson. So I'll see you in the next video.